Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to Burn Pilates and welcome to your full body reformer class here with me on the machine today. We are going to be getting in an athletic style class. Just note that the tension you use, you want it to be representative of where you are at in your body today. I am using the Balance Body machine. My spring tensions are as follows: yellow being the lightest spring, blue being medium, red being the hardest. You can place your straps onto the side or the well, have them out of the way. We are going to be starting today on a single red spring. Make the adjustment that you need for you to always feel good in the movement. You can have your headrest flat. And from here, we're gonna start with our mid-bar in the center mid-bar position. Left foot is up against the shoulder rest block. Right foot is directly next to the rail. Shoulders roll back and down. Just start right here, opening up. Exhale, deep breath in, hips coming back. Feeling your right foot work its way into the floor, feeling where your left foot is flexing. This is gonna help get more engagement from your glute. Now as you work here, try to feel where your posture is right away a focus. Your shoulders are away from your ears, your neck is long, and you're stretching your body. Also engaging. If you need to make any adjustments of your tension, make it now. We're gonna come all the way in, lifting that left knee up off of the carriage. Take your right hand, bring it behind the nape of your neck, or take it to your hip. Bring your hips back, feel the weight right away in your right glute, and start to stretch your left thigh out, keeping your hips stable in their parallel. The second you feel that your left knee has touched the carriage, by the way, when you bend, that means you've bent deep enough. Left arm is long, chest is pulling through the arms. Flex the left glute to feel where you're stretching that kneecap completely out. Let's go for a last set of 4. Exhale for 3. Final set of 2. Last one. Keep your left leg stretched. Take your right hand all the way down to the foot bar. Open your stance if you need. Take a breath in. Sink deeper into your lunge, and on your exhale, take it right away to a pike, lifting that right knee all the way up off the floor. You want your knee to come towards your elbow, engaging through your abs, lats and arms. Even though I'm teaching and you can't hear me breathing, I am breathing in through my nose, breathing out through my mouth. You do the same. Exhale, inhale, chest pulling through the shoulders. Let's take this for a last set of 4. Exhale for 3. Feel that warmth come into the body for 2. Last one from here. You're gonna step your right foot all the way up, directly onto the carriage, toes on the front, heel is high. Stretch your arms out. If you need to open your stance, open your stance. Make sure your lats are engaged. Look towards your wrists. You're keeping your right heel high, and you're bending and stretching your left leg all the way in and out. Don't let your hips pop up. Try to keep them level. Feel how this right leg is creeping in on your right pec. Keep your heel lifted. Last set of 3. Last set of 2. Last one. From here, bring your carriage all the way in. Step your right foot onto your platform. Bend your right leg. Take a full breath in. Left hand comes in towards your kneecap, and on your exhale, you reach all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, come all the way down. Whew. Exhale, stretch. Pressing down to the foot bar to open your chest. Let's go for a last set of 2. Flex that left glute. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way down with your arms. Separate your hands. Bring the carriage all the way in. Safely step your feet directly onto the center of your machine. Your arms are collarbone width and wide. Elbow soft, pressing your carriage out. Find right away a downward dog. You want your head between your arms and biceps. Take an inhale. On your exhale, use your core. Pull the carriage underneath your hips. Feel where your upper body is staying long, staying stretched, staying activated. Final set of 4. Last set of 3. Open up through your hamstrings. Feel your core engage. Knees have a little bend to support you here. coming all the way in, come home. Stepping down to the second side, left foot's on the floor, right knee is down on the carriage, right foot flexes up against that shoulder rest block. Make sure your hips are level. And do make sure that your foot is flexed. Sometimes I see people just go up against a shoulder rest block. If you need to be a little away from the shoulder rest block to make sure that your foot is flexed for real, then have that positioning. From here, take a full breath in and exhale. We press and open up through the front of that right hip. This hip here, this right hip, all the way through the quad and hip flexor, we're stretching out, but we're also engaging the butt. So as you come down, if your butt is loose, squeeze it tight. Make it that firm pop muscle so that you're training hip extension from glute flexion. Make sure that you're drawing your belly up and in as you come home with the carriage, chest and shoulders, staying nice and wide. Go for a last set of 3. Make sure the left heel and kneecap are staying in alignment. You're not bending your knee forward. The next time you come all the way in, you're going to take your left hand from behind the head or bring it onto your hip. Elevate the right knee, take a full breath in, and exhale. Stretch your right leg back, bend in, and press. Now, the second you feel the right knee has touched the carriage, that is where you are bending to at your max. Don't continue to bend in. Touch the carriage, stretch on out. Maybe you're hovering still, but the second you feel your knee, like the second I feel my legging touch the leather, whoo, I'm stretching out. Connect that right butt. Stretch, flex. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. Final set of 3. Hips parallel. Right arm staying long. From here, as you send your right leg long, keep that knee lengthened. Take your left hand onto the foot bar. Open up the stance to your right. Lunge a bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. We go right away into our pike. Left knee bending and lifting because of how your abs are pulling you up. That left knee comes towards your elbow, armpit. Arms stay long. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, making this work. Just a slight bit cardio here, warming up the body for a last set of 5, 4, 3. Make sure the right leg is staying long to that glute flexion. Last set of 2. On your next one here, take your left toes, bring them all the way up to the very top of your carriage. Extend through your arms. Feel your lats work. As you extend out, your shoulders are still away from your ears. You're bending and stretching that right leg and the left heel is staying high. Feel this work in your right quad. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. Again, connect with your lats. You're not using your shoulders, you're using your lats. Your back is active here. Go for a last set of 3. Last set of 2, and last one. You're gonna take your legs, come all the way back in, step your left foot onto your platform, and from here, stretching down. Right hand comes onto the inside of your left leg. We hold the stretch, we keep that right glute flexed, take an inhale. Chest through the arms 4 times, exhale, twist. Push down into the foot bar with your right arm so you can feel the potential and where you're stretching out your left arm to the ceiling, you're creating one long line. From right arm through shoulder, collarbones, all the way to the left. Last 2. And exhale, final 1. Take your hand all the way to the foot bar. Safely bring your carriage home. Open up the stance in your arms. Take your feet directly onto the center of your carriage. Little light bend through the knees. Press out through the arms. Press out through the legs. And find your downward dog. Hold this here. Shoulders away from ears. Back is activated. Take a full breath in. And on your exhale, 6 times, you're bringing that carriage in towards the gear bar. Heels aligning right underneath your sit bones. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Keep your upper body engaged in length. Last set of 3. Exhale for 2. Go for a last 1. And slowly bring your carriage all the way back in. Take a step all the way off. And from here, just give yourself a wrist stretch. Open up the chest. We're going to be switching our springs. And what we're going to be doing is going right away onto a single blue spring. You're going to lower your foot bar all the way down. Bring it all the way down so you have it completely out of the way. Grab your box. We're going to be placing the box on in a long way, right up against the shoulder rest blocks. Now from here, what you want to do is lie on your box, facing towards your rails, facing towards your risers. Your legs can be in one of two positions, either long with lateral rotation, heels together, toes apart, or heels together, toes apart in a frog first position. Your legs, you get to choose based on your lower spine. Make the best choice for you so your lumbar doesn't feel like it's straining. Chest is slightly off the box. You're going to take your hands directly onto the rails, and from here, you're going to pull yourself up slowly, walking so that your hands can then attach directly around your risers. Modify your resistance as you need and wish in feeling this exercise. You're stretching out through your torso. You're looking down to the floor, aligning right away the sensation of lumbar spine in complete connectivity from your abs. So what do? We scoop our belly up by pushing our pubic bone down, squeezing our butt together. Regardless of if the legs are long or the heels are in together in a first position, you have connectivity. You should feel your butt. Squeeze your heels more, squeeze your inner thighs more. Keep thinking of the belly button, drawing a little mouse house up and in. From here, take a full breath in. On your exhale, as you bend your elbows and pull your neck through the risers, the elbows are working out to the side. Try to get the carriage all the way up. Take a full breath in. As you return back, you're working for control in both directions. So you should never feel like you are losing the resistance, especially as you come back. Slow this movement down. Now again, working for your lats, working for a little bit of pectoral engagement, working for also your glutes because of how you're holding your legs in connectivity and engagement. Feel the work here. Inhale. Don't look up. Don't start to arch. Keep your neck right on that same alignment as your thoracic spine. Let's go for a last set of 3. Keep growing taller and taller. The crown of your head is stretching energy forward as your legs stretch back. Squeeze your glutes. Your butt should be on fire just from holding this position. Final set of 2. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Pull the carriage all the way up. Slowly release your arms all the way out. Walk one hand at a time to your rails and just walk your carriage home. Once you're home, if it feels good to go into a light little stretch, you can lengthen your legs. You can also use any part of your machine that feels good in the stretching of your upper chest and back. Roll the shoulders if you need. Say yes and no a couple times. Look left and right. Whatever feels good. When you're going through a second set, taking your body all the way back down, setting up, same positioning, choose your legs, engage your glutes, feel that mouse house of space from belly button to carriage box, walk yourself up. Now, hands going back around those risers. Elbows are gonna close down towards the box. You wanna get your elbows in alignment with your rib cage as much as possible. Eyes looking to the floor, stretch your neck and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Bring the carriage up as high as you can. Now from here, slowly, you're gonna inhale, reach out. Instead of again bending the elbows to the side, the elbows are going down to the floor, pulling us towards the back of those risers. Working for the tricep extension, shoulders and back working. This movement is slow so that you can really focus on how you're patterning the arms together in the synchronicity of controlling a stretch and a pull. If your headrest is always banging the back of the machine, lift it up. It will give you a couple extra inches. Try to get the elbows all the way up towards your ribs. Inhale to stretch. Now again, check in with your spine, check in with your butt. Is your butt staying connected to keep your hips stable? Is your neck in alignment with your cervical thoracic spine? Or are you trying to see yourself? Don't. Focus this movement. Deep breath in and exhale for a last set of 4. Elbows pull up and back. Get that full mobility for 3. Last set of 2. Again, don't just finish with the bend right here. Bring the arms up, up, up and back. Get that full lift. Final 1. Deep breath in and exhale from here. Hold the tension in. Keep your elbows plugged next to your ribs, shoulders back. You're going to take a bend of your legs. If they were long, if they're bent, amazing. You've got that connectivity from here. Lift your thighs off the box, squeeze your glutes, and give me 8 more little presses, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, inhale. For 6, for 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Take your legs all the way out. Slowly stretch your arms out, and then bring your hands onto your rails. Walk yourself home, and again, stretching however it feels good. Maybe you want more mobility. You can always use the shoulder rest blocks. You can also take your elbows onto your box. Choose what feels best. Every day's a bit different. When you're ready, you're going to come off of your box to the right. And from here, you're going to take your box and you're going to bring it into a short way, mid-carriage, away from the shoulder rest blocks, away from that front end. Now grab your straps and place them around your shoulder rest posts so that they're easy to grab. We're going to be going to an exercise here where we are going to be using our straps, gaining a little bit of the work into our core from having to stabilize, also working booty and arms. First, I'm standing here on my window side of the carriage, which if I'm facing towards the risers is my right. So I'm grabbing the strap that's on the side of my carriage that I'm on. Let's do the same for us both so that I can stay on as your teacher, because we all know Pilates teachers can't always count, and right and left can get very confusing for us. Now, I've got that right strap for my right side of the machine if I'm looking at my risers. I want you to bring your left foot into your strap handle, and the way that I like to do this, and I'm going to take my time here just to show you so that way you know, is I like to place my foot in the strap where it's loose, because that way I can use my left foot on the floor. I know you can't see it perfectly, but I use my left foot on the floor to stabilize. Now, turning towards your machine, bend your knees and just give yourself a light little walk so that your tension is activated and your box comes directly in front of you. You're going to walk your right knee on first because the right knee doesn't have the strap. Take your hands to the top of the box and then bring your left leg all the way up where the strap ends up over top of your right ankle calf. Arms are supporting you with a light little bend to the elbows. Really widen through the collarbones and feel where your pecs and lats work you. Now we're on the blue spring. Make the appropriate adjustments that you need for you to make sense of this move. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, take your left leg and stretch it all the way out behind you. Find that length where your thigh is parallel to the floor. Now from here, on our next breath in, you're gonna allow for the tension to take your left leg for a ride towards a right diagonal. Think of going from 5 o'clock through 6 o'clock all the way out towards 7 o'clock. Knees staying parallel. Hips staying square. Chest working with the arms, keeping those lats engaged. Inhale towards that right. Exhale as you move your leg towards the left. Now, a couple things here. Check in first that you are using your breath. You're breathing in as your leg cuts through the center towards the right diagonal, over crossing. You're breathing out as you load that effort and energy into your left leg. You are keeping your body centered through your 2 arms and your right thigh, but it's your abs that are doing the majority of the work to keep you centered. You're gonna feel this on your supporting glute from holding the stability here, but you wanna make sure that you're not leaning towards the right as you do this. If you needed to have your foot flexed for better support of your parallel, flex your foot because your toes will not lie. You want your toes facing the floor always and not starting to look out towards the side of the room. Final set of 2 right here. Exhale to press out. Deep breath in to come back. Exhale, go for 1 more. Good. Take your leg and bring it right behind you on a 6 o'clock alignment. Now, lower the leg and lift, and only go so far down where you're able to maintain total stability in your carriage. You don't want to move it. You're keeping your lats engaged, lifting the left leg no higher than your hip. Go for 5. Last 4. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Slowly take your leg all the way down to the box. From here, take your strap all the way out off your foot. Come home safely. Now from here, keeping the blue spring, turning around to now sit on the box. Make sure you have some space behind you for your C curve. You're gonna bring the strap, shorter or longer handle as you wish, into the left hand, attaching your right fingers, interlacing the fingers. Bring your tension through center first. Find your C-spine second, third. And if you wanna make this a little harder, you know what to do. Your legs come up and boom, you're in a teaser position. Take an inhale, move towards the left, exhale as you twist towards the right. We're using the obliques and lats, and by that same token, the inner thighs are engaged to keep the lower body stable. Inhale towards that side left, exhale towards the right. Don't over twist. Your hands are staying centered to your sternum. You're keeping your chest directly in the middle of your arms, and your arms are in a nice rounded shape, like somebody could throw a basketball directly into this hoop that you've created. Exhale for 4. Full breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Last one. And exhale, twist, twist, twist. Come all the way through center. Hold your stability right here. You're gonna hold the tension, and if you can, give yourself a small out and in with the legs, little inch forward, challenging your abs, coming down and in. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Take your legs in, open up your arms, sit up tall, place your strap around your shoulder rest post, and from here, make your way all the way around, second side. Grabbing the strap, setting up in the same way, bring the handle around your right foot, stand facing your machine, bend your knees, and walk so that the box comes right in front of you, the tension is on. Left knee crawls onto the box first, hands come second, and the right leg comes all the way up over top so that that rope and strap end up over top of your left ankle calf. Knees are on the box, stacked underneath your hip bones. Activate your lats and chest. Neck stretches out over top of the floor. Take a full breath in and exhale. Weight transfers into that left leg. We're gonna go right away into now our 7 o'clock as we inhale, exhale, 5 o'clock as we open. If you need to go right away into a flex foot positioning to feel that your parallel is staying true to you, you can flex. You can also have your toes stretched on out. Don't shorten your body as you go into these repetitions, and don't lean in to your left thigh. It's very tempting. Hold that stability in center. This is usually where I see people lean. You want to keep your body completely focused center. That leg is holding its altitude. Exhale, press. Deep breath in. Exhale, press. Good. Keep that stretch of your inner and outer thigh. Work from the glute, work from the core. Challenge your body to feel completely stable because you are so honed in with how your obliques and glutes are working to maintain your pelvic stability. Now your upper body is also stable because of your lats. Get into that back engagement. Go for 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now, as you bring your leg all the way behind you on that 6 o'clock, hold the stability in check. Lower and lift the leg no higher than your hip bone, sit bone alignment, no lower than where you can maintain complete stability with your carriage. Down and up. Last 5. Squeeze the glute for 4. Final set of 3. Keep your parallel. Work for length in your spine. Finish with 1 more. Take your leg, bring it all the way to the box, stabilize. From here, you're going to take your strap all the way off of your foot, turn around, safely come in, sit on your box with enough space behind you to go into your C curvature. You're going to take your right hand into your strap. From here, attach your left fingertips in, interlace them, bring your tension through the midline, and go into your C curve, rolling the hips forward, bringing your abs into engagement. If you want to make this harder, you can lift your legs all the way up into that teaser position, squeeze the inner thighs, expand your collarbones. Inhale and exhale, we work, keeping that twist going nice and smooth. And exhale. Hi there. Sorry, I'm just teaching an online class for the next 10 minutes. Inhale and exhale, twist. Keeping your hands soft and keeping your elbows lightly bent. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. Keep squeezing into the inner thighs and keep feeling where your pubic bone is staying connected with your abs. Inhale and exhale. Eyes following. Last set of 4. Last set of 3. Final set of 2. And exhale, last one. Take a full breath in and hold your center focus. Now, arms are staying wide, collarbones are also wide. We go for that small challenge in our balance and stability. Legs move forward and in, forward and in. Last set of 3. Last set of 2. Last one. Come all the way in, separate your arms. Come all the way up to a high, tall, seated posture. Take your strap around your shoulder rest post, and from here, you're gonna turn to face your foot bar, straddle your box, light your legs, rest heavy. Give yourself a moment just to find that weighted position. You're gonna reach your arms all the way out long to the side. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, left arm cuts across the center of our body. We reach the right arm all the way over top of the ear. Open up through your waistline. Come to center and switch sides. Exhale, right arm cuts across. As that left arm stretching over top of your ear, get heavier with your left hip. Try to feel that your rib cage is extending and expanding. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Come all the way up, lengthen, and exhale. Press, press, press. Finishing with the arms behind the spine. Stretch out your chest. Open up. Take a full breath in through your nose. Eyes to ceiling. And exhale, restack your spine. Thank you so much for joining me for this athletic class here on the machine today. I suggest that you do this workout anytime in your week when you're looking for a challenge and you're looking for something that will concisely give you that boost on the machine. Play with your tensions. This is a great sequence and style of training on the machine where you can really customize your challenge by simply taking off or adding springs according to where you are the day you work out. I look forward to seeing you here on demand on the virtual channel. However you take class with me, I will see you at the next burn.